Okay then gang, so I've deleted all of the grid testing stuff that we did because we don't need that junk anymore, and instead we're going to start to flesh out the mobile specific CSS rules for this design. So let's start at the very top and go up here, and in fact the first thing we're going to do underneath this comment, mobile styles, is define a rule for our grid, because remember, several different elements inside our HTML file have a class of grid, and that is where we're going to use a grid. So the nav right here, this has a class of grid, and also this section here has a class of grid. We have grid down here for the projects, and we have a grid somewhere down here as well, the UL. Okay, so we need to make this grid selector. So let me do that first of all, grid. And what I'm going to do is create an 8-column grid, and that is going to suit this design. You can build a 12-column grid if you want, you can build a 4-column grid, or you can do different grids for different sections. It's entirely your choice, but for this design it's absolutely fine to do one single grid container and reuse it, and we're going to have 8 columns in that grid. So we'll display this as grid like so, and I'm going to say grid hyphen template hyphen columns is going to be repeat, and we want to repeat this 8 times because we're going to have 8 columns and it's going to be 1 fraction per column. So if I save that now, first of all, you're going to notice a difference. It doesn't look great, but you can see that things are kind of sitting next to each other now, and that's because they're automatically being put into these different grid sections or grid columns. So then the first thing I want to work on now is the nav. So this has a class, I think, of site nav right here. So let me copy that, and over here we're going to say site, oops, don't need to write it if I've just copied it, do I? Okay, site nav. And then all I'm going to do with this is give it a bit of a margin, because up here we have no margin to the left of it or to the right. So let me now give this a margin, and it will be 0 top and bottom, but 20 pixels to the left and right. So that gives it a bit more space over here. Now also, I don't really need to show this UL. I think on mobiles it's easy enough just to scroll to the different sections. So I'm going to hide this UL which has the links. So to do that, I'm going to say site nav UL, like so, and I'm going to set the display to be none. Okay, cool. Now I also want to style up this H1 and give it a little bit of a border at the bottom. Now because this is sitting in a grid, it automatically becomes a grid item. So at the minute it's being squashed because it's only in 1 column by default. So I want to give it more columns to spread across, about 3 columns or something like that. So I'm going to say site-nav and the H1 inside that, and I'm going to say grid-column, and that's going to go from line 1 to line 4. So that means the first 3 columns. And also, just to be explicit, I'm going to say grid row is going to be 1. Now I also want to give this some padding to the bottom, and that is going to be about 10 pixels, and then at the bottom as well a border. So border hyphen bottom, and it will be about 3 pixels in width, and it's going to be solid, and the color we'll use is a variable that we defined earlier, the primary color, which is that kind of yellow color. Alright, so let me save this now, and that is looking a bit better. Okay, cool. So we don't really need to be doing this at the minute. I don't know why I'm doing that, because we're purely focusing on mobile designs at the minute. So we've done the nav. Now let's move on to this second little section, which has an ID of welcome. So I'm going to use this ID in the styles.css. Now, before you shout at me, I know a lot of people don't like to use IDs in CSS, and I don't wholly agree with that. I think when you're first starting out with CSS, it's always better to use classes when you're learning, because then you don't have to worry as much about selector specificity. But if you use IDs properly, they're perfectly fine to use in CSS. So what I'm going to do is use that welcome ID right here to style this section. So let me grab that, and we say hash and then welcome. And remember, this is also a grid, right? So we can style these grid items in there as well. But before we do that, let me just take the actual section itself and give it a bit of padding, just a bit of breathing room. And this padding is going to be 0 at the top, but it's going to be 20 pixels in every other direction. So 0 top, this first one, to the right 20, bottom 20, to the left 20. Okay, And the next thing I want to do is start to style these different grid items. So we have this div right here, the welcome text, and that's going to sit on the left. And then the welcome image, which is this big planet, that's going to sit on the right. So let's do the welcome text first of all. So dot welcome hyphen text. And inside, I'll say I want this to be grid column, and it's going to go from 1 to 6. Okay, so nearly half the way across. So if we save that now, then we can see that this absolutely looks a mess because this big image is going across everything. But this is going to be taking up 5 columns, right? This welcome text. And what I'm going to do is now do the welcome image first of all. And to do that, we'll say welcome hyphen image. And that is going to be grid hyphen column. And it's going to go this time from 6, which is where the other one ends. So 6 to 9. So let me save that. And we can see now that this looks a little bit better. So this is taking up 5 columns on the left, and then we have the image over here going off the screen, which is starting right over here, and it's going up to the last column, okay? Now, at the minute, it's a bit big, this image, and that's because it's showing as the default size. But what I'm gonna do is override that. I'm gonna say welcome hyphen image and then image inside, and then I'm going to set the width of that image to be 200%. And what that means is not 200% of the original size of the image, which is this humongous thing over here, but 200% of whatever is containing the image. So the width of these columns. And now if I save that, that's going to look a bit better. You can see now it's much smaller and it just goes off the screen a little bit. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, I do want to style up this anchor tag right here, which is a button. So let me now do that down here. I'm going to say welcome hyphen text because it's in that class and it's the anchor tag in that class. And it's going to have a margin of 20 pixels to the top and bottom and 0 left and right. Okay, so let me save that. And I think this is looking pretty good now. Okay, so now we've done the nav section at the top. And we've done this section right here, the welcome section, and that is looking pretty good. And we've done that fairly easily with CSS Grid, that little layout. So we'll take a breather there, and in the next video, we'll carry on and we'll address this section down here, some of the projects, and also maybe this section, the things I can do.